Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian, but I play other games as well, and welcome back to Ben Chandler Paranormal Investigator, a game made by Francisco Gonzales, who went on to become a game designer at Wadget Games, but he made this little game for his good chum Ben Chandler. That's the dude here, who also voices his own character.
That's the exit.
That's the guy. So while you may have watched the last episode, you were completely and utterly cheated out of me actually solving any puzzles. But that's before I had a little wander around before starting this episode, and I went to talk to this guy again.
Pardon me, sir.
Yeah? What is it?
Who, oh, by the way, Francisco Gonzales actually left me a comment. He's in a ethics spoiler. He's a good friend on Twitter, and he actually left a comment saying that this dude voicing this guy is none other than Darth Helmet 86 on Twitter as well. A guy who professes to hate Fate of Atlantis. Don't ask me why. Anyway, very nice guy. And his advice for shearing sheep is...
Any advice for shearing sheep?
Since I'm so good around the blade, shearing is fairly easy. It's the calming of the sheep that's tricky. That's why I use these heavy-grade sheep tranquilizers.
Those are the ones he's got sitting on the table.
I don't suppose you could spare one or two of them.
Afraid not, Sonny. I need them all.
So, okay, we've got an inkling of what we're supposed to do with the rambunctious sheep that we have to shear. Now, if we ask him about the place...
What do you think of this place?
I love coming here to relax, especially since they've instilled their no accordion policy.
No accordion policy?
You see where this is going?
Special request, actually. See, accordion music is incredibly boring to me. Puts me right to sleep. And there used to be this accordion player who'd hang around and play accordion all day.
Could have been me. You
I'd
never
come
know.
in here and listen and black out for hours. Which would
Although that could also be the tranquilizers.
So
Pretty sure he puts them in
enough
his
to
drink
ban
or
all
something.
accordions.
What a horrible story.
Says you.
It's just like the idea that he's just, yeah, fuck it.
See you later.
I see a solution to a
Take it
puzzle.
easy.
Don't know about you. So, as we all know, we can distract the bartender
Hello,
here.
Can you spare a minute?
For you, sweetie, I can spare 20 to 30. Wink, wink.
She still reminds me of that bungee instructor in Sam and Max Hit the Road. The one who goes, anything for you, cutie. Wink, wink. Yeah, play Sam and Max Hit the Road. You'll see what I mean.
I'd like a drink, please.
It'll be my pleasure. What will you have?
What's the most complicated and time-consuming drink you've got?
That would be our special, the Atomica Cobra.
I'll take one of those then.
Alright, but I have to go out back and fetch the ingredients. I'll be back in about 10 minutes or so.
So,
Okay, I'll be here.
with her out of the way, bye-bye, Rizulka, we can go back and fetch our lovely accordion. What was his name again?
It's my accordion. I've named him Mr. Snuggles.
Mr.
Although
Snuggles.
Sometimes he prefers to be called Ted.
Is that another one of those random
It's
messages?
my accordion. Although sometimes
No.
he prefers to be called Ted.
It's Ted or Mr. Snuggles.
Right then, Mr. Snuggles, you're coming with me.
What he does with that thing when he goes to bed at night, I really don't want to know. I suppose I could just ask him. Ben's a pretty good friend on Twitter as well. Hi, I'm Hobnobbing. Anyway, Ben's an artist genius. He drew a bunch of shit for Techno Babylon, basically drew in the entire game, and is currently working on Shardlight with Francisco Gonzales, who made this game. So, yeah, this is pretty much a huge old circle jerk right here. But anyway, let's head on into the bar. And play some goddamn accordion music. Where's my inventory? There we go.
And now, a song. Thank you.
Ugh.
And off the kid goes. Boom! So now we're gonna steal his fucking shit.
Yoink.
I suspect we might have to go and put Mr. Snuggles back, so hang on a mo.
We've had our fun.
And we're back. Let's go shear some fucking sheep, shall we? Those were a lot of shh sounds, but hey. Oh, there's that weird French kid who wants wine, too. Yeah, I still haven't figured out how to solve that, but it's just the worst part about this is that I already have solved this entire game once, but yeah, you know, memory shot. Anyway. Alright, Rambo. This is probably gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt me, and I'm perfectly okay with that.
Here you go, Rambo. It's nom nom time. Out like a light.
Yeah, and now... Oh, I really want to wring my hands at this one. Come on, and go!
Right. He's nice and calm, so this should be...
Go! Okay, there we go. Now he's all
Hello there,
naked
Rambo.
and shit.
Having a good day?
Now he's asleep.
That's good.
So I suspect we've got the wool. I probably should have checked before we went in here, but yeah, we do.
It's some wool I sheared off Rambo. If I'd only gotten a bit more, I could have used it to stuff a teddy bear as a reminder.
But we needed to solve a puzzle. Now, I'm actually not sure what this guy's going to give us in return for having
Here
sheared
you are, Mr. Patterson.
his
I managed to
amazingly
shear Rambo.
disturbing ram,
Fabulous
but...
work, boy. I knew I could count on you. Here's your compo, mate. You've earned it.
Oh, it gives us money. Of course he does, because it's a job. Oh, well, what fucking planet am I living on? Right, that means we can go and buy an underage person some wine. By the way, Francisco also left a comment saying that this guy, this little dude here, is supposed to be a Heavy Rain reference. I've never actually played Heavy Rain, so I didn't get that reference. The only thing I played by David Cage was...
There you are.
a lot of Omicron the Nomad's Soul. Never beat it, sadly.
Oh,
played a little bit of Fahrenheit.
I've changed my
Didn't
mind.
really get
I
into
don't
it
watch it.
because fuck QTE
You're
sequences.
lucky you're such a cutie. Or I'd have to be very...
Yeah,
cross
she's
with you
already
right
said
now.
that in the last episode. Get on with it. Let's just hand her a bunch of money and commit what
Rosie,
is ostensibly
I
a
would like to
felony, I
purchase
think.
A bottle of wine. What can I get for $5?
Not trying very hard, are you? Your lady
Well, they're
friend
not for
isn't
you.
very impressed with a bottle of $5 wine.
No worries. This isn't for a lady, it's for a small child.
Oh, wreck off! You're such a silly man.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, I can get you a bottle of wet wallaby for that price.
Lay it on me, sister.
Your business is always appreciated.
I'm not sure what 5 Australian dollars is in any currency, really, but it can't be much. Where's all that noise coming from, by the way? I keep hearing people in the background inside that bar, but there's only one guy sitting there, and he was passed out a minute ago. Maybe the bar's a lot bigger, and we just can't, exit to the bottom, or, where the hell am I going? I'm supposed to go the opposite direction. Cool. I'm just rambling at this point. Right, well... hello, little child. Would you perhaps...
It's a bottle of cheap wet wallaby wine. I wouldn't drink this stuff if you paid me.
like some wine?
Here, will this wine do?
It is not the one I would have picked, but I suppose it will be good enough. Merci, monsieur. Here is the candy.
I am 100% certain that this little guy is voiced by Francisco himself. I could just hear that little fresh New York timbre in his voice. Well, Spanish New York, whatever. And also, this guy is supposed to be a reference to a Tim Curry movie I've never watched. I'm just not getting all the... I'm a complete and total amateur. I don't know why you're watching this. Anyway, let's give this dude some candy and get the fuck on with this.
Oh my, strawberry candies. These are delightful.
If I let you have them, will you let me into the billabong?
Yes, I suppose so. Very well, you may enter the billabong.
Oh, that's
I suppose You really aren't the worst witch after all.
I suppose that's hilarious
What was
to
that
people
supposed to mean?
who's watched the movie, but yeah, anyway. Off we go into the bong of Billy's. Hello.
Well, this is rather peaceful. I can't understand why the billabong was being guarded.
Probably that's why.
Well. I see you've made it into my billabong bin, Chandler.
Now, I happen to know that is Francisco Gonzales voicing this little dude as well, and that's a hilarious attempt at an Australian accent. I couldn't do better. You know, peace be with that, but still, holy shit.
Who are you?
Are you seriously asking me that? This place is called Bunyip Billabong, and you're standing in front of the Billabong. Ergo, I must
Here you
be.
go.
The Bunyip?
Correct. Someone get the man a biscuit.
Well, now, that's not very nice.
What, biscuits aren't nice? I want a biscuit.
Right. It wasn't. I do apologize.
And you spelled apologize with an S. That's internationalism, ladies and gentlemen. That would have been a much funnier joke if I could pronounce shit.
What exactly is a Bunyip?
You're looking at one.
Oh, it's a
That's
bit
fair enough,
rat thing,
but what
I guess.
are you? Are you some kind of horse or dog or fish thing? It's rather hard to tell, really.
The eyes.
I'm
It's a rat.
mythical creature. I have no specific classification. Just consider me an unexplained regional mystery.
Like the fact that
Oh,
life
so I guess
is
this
able
is where
to
the
exist
paranormal
on the surface of the
investigator
sun.
comes in.
Yeah, up until this point, we haven't actually done any investigation of the paranormal kind, but again, the entire title of this game is based off of Francisco's pseudo-serious, or actually, I suppose, kind of serious, series Ben Jordan, Paranormal Investigator. So anyway, shut the fuck up and get
How
on
do
with the
you know
game.
my name?
I've been observing you for quite some time now.
From down
You
here.
had something I wanted. Or should I say, you had something I wanted.
Hold on a minute. Bunyip starts with the letter B.
This has been an edutainment game, ladies and germs.
So it was you who stole my sweets tin.
You fucker.
Now, stole is such a harsh
I snatched
word.
it. I
But
nipped
you
it.
did, and you left me a note saying I'd never find it. Clearly you stole my sweets
How does this guy
tin and then
write?
taunted
I
me about the
really
whole
should be
affair.
putting more questions to
No,
Mr. Gonzales
no,
over this.
You misunderstand.
Oh, I think I understand plenty.
Stab him! Stab him in the neck! You stole my tin for revenge, out of envy, because you're evil, because you're lonely. I'm gonna say envy, because that must have been one sweet-ass tin.
You stole my tin out of envy.
Envy? What could I possibly be envious about?
Wife beater?
Well, my mullet?
Oh,
Also that.
please. I'd rather have no hair than that monstrosity.
And it probably
Hey!
took them 2 weeks to get over that little tiff. You're evil.
You stole my
You're just
tin
damn
because
right
you're
out
evil.
evil.
Evil? Is that what you think?
Well, you do look
Well,
evil.
look at you. You look
Th-
evil.
there you go. There you
Yes,
go.
yes. Be quick to judge, just like everyone else.
Oh, bring out the fucking
Oh,
violins.
look at him with his giant teeth and red eyes. He must be evil, they all say. Really?
Do they?
I thought
So
he
how
would be
much
above
company
all
do you
this.
get?
I guess I was wrong.
Oh, don't be
Well,
like that.
Gee, I feel like a jerk now. You
Revenge?
stole my tin for revenge.
Revenge? For what?
Well, because I bribed your minion outside?
Oh, I don't care about him. No, it wasn't revenge.
Alright, I suppose it's because he's very, very lonely. And then we ride off into the sunset. On his back, preferably.
You stole my tin because you're lonely.
Lonely? Ha! The bunyip is
Well, I'm out of ideas now.
lonely.
Oh, come on. There's no shame in admitting it.
Okay, fine. Do you know how hard it is to make friends out here? Most people who come into the Billabong run away screaming at the sight of me. Nobody
But I
ever
shear sheep
stops
for a
to
living,
get to
so...
know me.
Hey.
I took your tin hoping you would come get it, so I would at least have someone to talk to.
Could have just knocked. I mean, you clearly know where I live, and you're clearly nimble enough to leave notes behind, and what the hell am I supposed to be choosing here? Maybe... Yeah, well, that's a good point, actually. Maybe you could make friends if you didn't steal people's shit. The idea of being friends with you is quite frankly preposterous. Tough tatties. Give me back my tin. Or your little sob story won't work. I mean, nah, let's make friends. Let's make friends.
I'll be your friend.
You will?
I have a feeling he'd
Also,
say that. Never mind
And
what I
shame on you
picked.
for thinking I'd actually say any of those things.
I just did.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, fourth wall
nobody.
breaking,
Now
Mr.
then, I think
Gonzales.
our first order of business as new friends is to crack open my sweets tin and share some delicious sour children.
Hooray!
Well, that had a happy ending, and the soundtrack clearly reflects that. What the hell? I'm wrong with my.
So Ben and the Bunyip soon became the best of mates, sharing the sweets tin and all the candy. And young Ben made sure his tin was never gone again. Ben Chandler's sweets tins under lock and key. Ben Chandler sweets tin, Ben Chandler sweets tin, Ben Chandler sweets tin is back where it should be. So our story is over and all the world is right again. Ben Chandler sweets tin is back with Ben 3.
So Ben actually played his own fucking accordion for this. Excuse me, I thought you were done. Or perhaps you were. And now the game crashed. Oh, cool. That's fantastic. So anyway, guys, that was Ben Chandler, Paranormal Investigator. It's a freeware little game. Well, it was little. I mean, it took me 2 episodes to beat it, but that's because I'm primarily an idiot. I'll be getting back to playing Broken Age very soon, and my voice will break like a little child, like a little French child sipping wine, and some other cool stuff that I've got in store for you. A couple of little small indie games that you probably didn't know about, unless you're a complete huge nerd like me, and some other cool stuff that you might have seen around Steam. And what the hell am I rambling about? Look, just like the video, subscribe, whatever you kids do, but do leave me a comment. I love the comments. So, until next time, see you guys around the Chrono Stream.